We are unfortunately here because we are at a horrible moment, historic in a very backwards kind of history way that we are experiencing in our country. I never, ever thought I would see the day that this would happen, that we would actually be taking away women's rights from millions of women across the country, specifically affecting Black and brown people a lot more than anyone else. We know this. We know that Black and brown communities and women specifically cannot afford to go to another state. But that's what is happening right now. That's what's happening with the Supreme Court reversing decades of established precedent, while also laying the foundation, if you haven't read parts of this leaked opinion, a draft, laying the foundation to reverse gay marriage. It is very clear in the writings. This is so much bigger than anything we've ever seen. This is really, really painful. And as a mom of a daughter who now is faced with the fact that they are going through what my grandparents went through, the kind of fights that we never thought we'd have to have again, but this is what this is about. So I will tell you, allowing states to ban access to reproductive health care will only lead to a very unsafe and non-medical alternative for women. And I am terrified. Look, this is a moment when I have to say, as a proud Democrat who has always stood up for our values, who has always supported not just electing Democrats, but electing good people who support our values. I tell you, we have to look no further than what's happening in Washington with Sinema and Manchin. We can't simply think that it's okay to continue playing by the same rules, that it's just business, that these Democrats or those Democrats are supporting Republicans because it's okay, they're my friends. Well, it's not okay. And today we're finding out why it's not okay, why we can't play nice anymore, why we can't elect people who are going to be weak, on the history of their record defending women's rights, defending the rights of Black and brown communities. So I'm here to say, look, we have a big fight ahead of us. I have nothing against my opponents in the primary. Charlie is a very nice guy. But we need to make sure that we elect people who have a clean and a record that is very clear as to where they stand on this, because this is what we're fighting for. We're fighting for women's rights. And I'll tell you, you'll never see, and find a picture of me wearing Republican senators' shirts, knocking on their doors or making phone calls. Those same senators that are now going to vote, or representatives that are now going to vote to take away a woman's right right here in Florida. This is what this is about. This is huge, this is wrong, and it's very personal to me. At the young age of probably 12 years old there was a girl in my school in Columbia who got pregnant. She didn't want her parents to find out that she got pregnant. Abortion, completely illegal in Colombia. So what does she do? She goes to get an abortion with one of these illegal places. You know how her parents found out? Her parents found out because she died. So this is very personal to me. I lived it. This is not okay. And this election is going to be essential for us to stand up. Enough of playing nice. Enough of being Democrat light. We have to go all in and really, really elect someone that can go up against this fight, because this fight is bigger, like I said, bigger than any of the women, any of the men, any of the kids. It's bigger than all of us because it is going to spread into other areas, including gay rights. With that, I'm going to give the floor with seniority to Elaine Bloom. Thank you so much for being here. She also has a lot of experience with this, and the last time she was in Tallahassee, Democrats were in charge.